Yeah, it only seemed fair. You came up to see us the last 2 times.
I'm glad you guys wanted to come. I really am. So guys, we're out here at the base camp, the Pallet Palace. We got Kurt, we got Dragon, we got Skinny G Panda.
So before we start talking.
So one of the reasons why I've been wanting a hammock is because, you know, it's summertime, it's hot, and buggy, crawlies, creepy crawlies, mosquitoes, ticks. This got an attached bug net, so I don't have to worry about, if I sleep on the ground, I don't have to worry about something crawling on me, crawling in my sleeping bag or something and biting me. So, plus, this gives me an opportunity to get set up somewhere quicker. Like say I'm going to go out and do some bushcraft and try to do something different. Like, you know, spend more time foraging, more time learning more about the forest. I don't have to build a shelter, throw this thing up real quick, easy. Once I learn it and get good at it, easy up, easy down. That's one of the advantages that I wanted for hammock camping.
And I very rarely get condensation on the inside of my tarp. Usually there's just enough airflow that you don't have to worry about that.
If it's really humid, you might get a little dampness on your quilt, like towards the morning, but it's not the same as just getting dumped on with moisture from your tent, or getting sucked up through your, you know, through the base of your tent or through your ground sheet or whatever.
Right.
You know, 'cause I've had that happen. I've had my tent down, my rain fly on, pouring rain with a tarp over, like a blue tarp over it, and it's still, the rain gets up underneath and it soaks up through and all your stuff's wet. But so there's nothing you can do about it.
My other thing that really makes me like hammocks, because I didn't become a hammock camper until Panda and I started backpacking. We both made the choice to start backpacking together, and we both went straight for hammocks for backpacking. And one of the big advantages there is if it's bad weather. If it's raining, I love the fact that I can just set my tarp up. And now I know some tents you can pitch them easy in the rain, but a lot of tents, like that one there, if you want to pitch that, you have to pitch it without the fly. So that mesh is all exposed while it's raining. So unless you have a secondary tarp, all your stuff is getting wet inside.
Right.
With the hammock, I like that I can just throw my tarp up first, and then I can set up everything else and stay dry. The hammock never gets wet, the insulation never gets wet.
If it's not vented well enough, as you breathe, and this will happen in the winter. Like you have your sock.
Yep.
And on my Coyote, I have a custom over cover. So instead of a net, it's a piece of fabric. And I have it vented. But even so, if it's the right conditions, I'll wake up in the morning and there'll be frost on the inside of it. And so when the conditions are right, in the tent, it happens a lot because you think it's vented well, but it's not. And then all that condensation builds up either on the inside of your rain fly or in the tent itself, and then it starts trickling down the sides. Yeah. So because we give off a lot of humidity as a creature, so and that all has to go somewhere. So it goes into the tent.
The nice thing is, it's like anything else, man. You now have another tool that fits a different type of purpose. So it broadens your range of what you can do and you can't.
Exactly.
Because I mean, like I still use a tent. Panda still uses a tent. Like Kurt has his single person tent. Like, so it just gives you another option.
I think like for the bug out bag folks and preppers, like say you got a bug out and you get to a point where you need to rest. You're not gonna. Yeah, you got it. Pull it out of your bag.
I'll carry a small hammock with me when I'm hiking a lot of times. It's a day hammock. Then I get somewhere and I'm like, time for a break. I'll just set it up and chill out in the hammock.
Yeah,
you know, you
sit
don't have to
down.
worry about finding this spot. Yeah, watch your net here.
So what degree of comfort would you say this quilt is?
How warm do you sleep? The manufacturer rates the insulation at 50 degrees. I can get mine down to about 40 and I'm comfortable. So if you're a warm sleeper, 40, 45 degrees, 50 to be safe.
So there's a lot of material right here. So I need to try to...
You want to angle yourself over.
Yeah. So, and one thing I see, maybe unsnap this one. Snap. I'm not trying to keep him. Snap that one.
Kurt, did you grab my foot? Tickle my toe, man.
Well, he hasn't seen you in over a year, so.
Oh.
There you go.
So we just ate and we did the hammock tutorial. Now we got a fire going and we're just all just out here hanging out. So Don, what do you think of North Carolina so far? Is this your first time here?
No, I've been in North Carolina a couple times. I've been to Outer Banks a few times. That's nice for like a touristy beach area. But I've been out further west, like where Tail of the Dragon is, out by Fontana Dam.
Yeah.
So I've been out there. Actually, the last time I was in North Carolina on a vacation, I was out that way.
Okay.
Did a little camping and mountain biking and motorcycle riding.
What about Kurt? I know you've been through here many times.
I've been through the state a bunch because when I lived out in Florida, I drove back and forth a bunch. This is the first time actually spending significant time here. It's the first time camping here and hiking here, tomorrow and over the weekend. So I'm excited. I've always wanted to spend some time in the Carolinas. Awesome.
What would you say about the temperature and the humidity here? Do you think it's a little bit worse than Pennsylvania, or is it kind of
the same?
the same?
Similar to me.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Actually, if anything, I think the humidity might be a little less. At least it was today coming down. We'll see what it's like the next 2 days, but our humidity has been really bad the last couple weeks, though.
Well, folks, we're getting in the hammocks. It's time to go nighty night. All right, guys, I'm out here at, we're heading to Camp Coyote. I got Don, Dragon, Romes, Skingy Panda, and Kurt. I'm going to show them all of Burnwood's little stomping grounds down in here. And before we head to Stone Mountain to camp for a couple nights. Yep, there goes the buzzard. He went up in the tree.
Yep.
That's the buzzard house. And many times I've walked by here and he comes out of that end and flies right over top of me.
Is it only one?
Could be more than one.
Oh, look at that.
There he goes.
Big.
But
I mean, I see them far away, but
This-
never up close.
this old building is so overgrown.
Oh, you go to it.
In the fall and winter, I actually thought about going in and doing a little overnighter underneath. That's like a little porch area, I guess, with a dirt floor.
Yeah.
But I don't want to disturb him in his home, so there he goes.
Bye.
Mr. Buzzard. There goes another one.
Definitely two.
Oh, he just shit. He just crapped on everything. All right. So
How did you get that on video?
that was the first. I think I actually moved away before he did that. Here we are. Camp Coyote.
nice. You're right on the creek. A little work in this, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah, watching your series on all the work you've done to this is definitely a fun one. But
Yeah, I think it's 10 videos worth. I really need to come down here and kind of clean it up a little bit, tighten the tarps up.
aside from his bed, he definitely he has like little storage areas for stuff to stay dry. So it's a really nice camp setup. And you know, having it so close to your house where you can just kind of come down here whenever you want.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I know that feels good. So I started out with a fire pit here on the creek bed, and every time it rains hard, it just gets destroyed.
Yeah.
So I got the secondary fire pit right there.
Oh, it's stuck.
What happened?
One almost went into my sandal.
A minnow?
Yeah. No regards.
All right, so we've been chilling at Camp Coyote. Just kind of taking a little breather. Gotta let the mama kind of slow down a little bit, take her time. So now we're going to head to the next spot at the Big Creek, where I just did another series not too long ago. Can you hear the water?
Yes. That sounds a little bigger than the other one.
Man, this stuff has grown up. Holy cow.
You need to bring a lawnmower back. There's nothing to do.
Bring a weed eater down here, man.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, you can plan to do that kind of earlier in the day before it goes.
So when I came down here for that series, it had rained and this creek was really high. So I threw rocks in the creek to be able to cross, and that's where I did my beer cooler. Put my beers underneath the rocks.
Is that yours?
Yep. And yeah, there's some holes here, so just watch out. My table is still up. That's unbelievable.
This is bushcrafting with the view.
So I've been worried about the fact that I left this here, because I just don't want an animal getting caught in it maybe or something. And honestly, I'm probably never going to use this again, so it's coming down. All right, so I took the bench down. Those guys just went over and checked out the rapids a little bit. Bench is down. I feel a lot better about that. Got the plastic, got the cordage in my backpack. And we are about to head out of here. And the next time we see you, we will be camping and hiking at Dragon Mountain.
Mine's a little bit shorter. Mine's a little less.
So checking in at Stone Mountain, there's Kurt set up. This is the new tarp that Panda and Dragon got for me. You guys are awesome.
You're awesome.
That is 12 by 9.
9 and a half.
Unbelievable, man. Got the nice little spot. Nice little spot. There's Panda's tent. There's the kids' tent. There's Dragon set up.
She just looked at me.
Took about an hour, but I'm set up. We got a rookie hammock setter upper going on. Thank you, Kurt, man. A lot of pointers. I'm gonna have to practice with that.
Yeah, it takes.
But because of the length of the trees, we had to raise it up some, and made it happen.
It takes. It's like anything else. Practice.
Right?
Yeah, that's not gonna fly good, though.
So, Dragon has this fire starter. Is it magnesium?
I'm not sure. I'm 100% not sure.
But it looks like a little bottle of rocks, and you only need just a little bit. So we're gonna try that. Looks like nerds.
Yeah.
White nerds. Candy. So I'm going to try that, and I'm going to put a little bit of this black and white fire wood tinder blend over to the side because I don't have a lot of kindling. So we're just going to hopefully get something going fast here with some bigger wood.
Oh, since this is your first time using this stuff, I would totally go. I don't know what the stuff is. It comes in like a gray black bag and can be found at like Walmart or pretty much anywhere. I only have it because a family member keeps gifting it to me, and I don't complain because the stuff is awesome.
Burns for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It does. It looks like.
That's actually the slowest I've ever had it burn up, though. This has been in my pack for a while, though, so a bit later.
There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Hey, Bryce. Grab some of that wood that Kurt's splitting up over there.
Put that stick down. It's hot. There you go.
Grab a couple pieces of that and put it on there. Just lay it right over top.
No, I got the new knife. I should probably throw it out.
Oh yeah.
I put mine through some really bad stuff I should have never done with a knife.
All right,
Even though I broke mine,
Bryce. Too much.
I
Put
mean,
that.
I beat the crap out of it for years. It doesn't. I wasn't like. What was my reaction to that? Oh no. I guess I'll buy another.
Yeah. And I break it on the first try. How funny would that be?
Oh, I thought you really did.
No.
You broke the knife? Oh, the new one?
Yeah,
Oh,
here.
man.
You're like, yeah, Moore knives are awesome. They're like the best knife I've ever used. Crack.
I've heard some people refer to more as glorified kitchen knives that shouldn't be in the outdoors.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
You know what? That's fine. It's more for me.
That one down.
I've never had an issue with mine, so
What the bonnet on the Japanese floor?
I put mine through some really bad stuff I should have never done with a knife.
All right,
Even though I broke mine,
Bryce. Too much.
I
Put
mean,
that.
I beat the crap out of it for years. It doesn't. I wasn't like. What was my reaction to that? Oh no. I guess I'll buy another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it's something that's good.
Yeah.
Bryce, don't do that.
Grab a different one. Thank you. Good job.
Okay.
Just leave it. It's
Now,
fine.
now
It's
it's
perfect.
officially broken in.
It's perfect. Let it go.
No mayonnaise.
Does it feel good?
What's that?
It feels nice?
Yeah.
And what is that one called?
It's just the bushcraft.
Everyone in the way right now. What is the bonnet?
Come over on this side. They're working.
Just the black carbon blade.
Looks good.
Yeah, it just basically it just seems like it's the beefier version of that knife. That's the companion.
Yeah, this is the Companion HD.
That's what my old one was.
Yeah, so it's got the thicker blade like that one, but that blade's a little bit longer, so it got that longer tang.
Yeah, this one doesn't go. This isn't a full tang. It ends like right about here inside the handle.
I think this one's like in here. It's like half.
But they both have the blade that you can use a ferro rod with.
This is supposed to. I thought it was supposed to have the ground blade, but it's polished.
Oh.
Can't strike with that.
Yeah.
But, I gotta strike it from there.
Yeah.
We had such a great time hanging out by the fire, having some drinks, cooking burgers. It was a really fun night. Today is the second day, and what we have planned is hiking the summit of Stone Mountain. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Burnwood Bushcraft. I'm out here with Skinny G Panda, Dragon Roams, Kurt Zitzelman, and we're on the Stone Mountain Loop Trail. We're gonna go see the falls. A little bit different flavor for a Burnwood Bushcraft channel. We got nothing to see here.
That might be easier to get back up.
Dragon said, he said, I can't believe you brought us to such a shitty place. Shitty spot.
Of all the reasons I don't hike with sunglasses, that's one reason why I should.
Oh, you almost made it, man. Almost.
Almost made him dry feet. Oh, Miss Elizabeth, I'm coming to meet you. This is the big one. Man, coming up here, guys, this kicked my, you know what, kicked Burnwood's ass.
It whooped all of us, man. It whooped all of us.
Yeah, there's a lot of stairs.
It's worth it, though.
Yeah.
bag, right?
Mm-hmm. Temperatures had to have dropped at least 10 15 degrees. It feels great. Is this waterproof? Yes.
Yeah, there's this. You have to use it.
So I'm about to come up lame when we're almost done. Now we're going down. We're already past the summit. And just from not hiking these hills, man, I'm eating a Cliff Bar and drinking water. But my quad, man, my left quadricep right above the knee is on fire. Maybe I didn't drink enough water. I mean, I've been pounding water, but yeah, it's opening up on us.
All that work to keep my feet dry. Right out the window.
Look at these two freaking lunatics out here with me.
Well, the hat's not recall water anymore.
I'm having a blast out here. It's raining, I don't care. My quads are on fire. I don't care. This is what you do it for. Outdoors people, you know that you're being put in situations where you're not comfortable a lot. Sometimes it's not always comfortable. That's what makes it fun. And that's what makes you stronger and learn more for the next adventure. We're still coming off the mountain. And it is pouring buckets. Now my right quad is locking up. Oh God. My right quad is locking up. They are on fire. This is not good. Oh yeah. I think the parking lot's through there. Oh my God, dude. My legs are on fire. I am gimping out of this mug. My quads are toasted. Complete toast. My feet are soaking wet. Again.
Yeah.
That wasn't even one count.
Yeah, I know.
One Mississippi.
Not even
No.
there was a one missed coach hit.
Well, the field to the car is right there. And we're gonna stick around here for a second. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Well, we're gonna have to make like a jack truck to build from up there.
You wanna go for it?
But I want to go back up on the trail to do it. Because the trail's right here. We walk straight out. We're on that trail. Yeah, my glasses on. It's real hard to make it out. Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, I didn't realize the lot was like right there.
I might go to the shot on with the back and on there. That's what I'm thinking. Dry off a little bit. Let's see what happens. It is raining. Oh, God. Yeah, the other trail that we were on went up that way and came down. Man, that lightning was less than 2 count away. As far as we close to me to walk into. Swim.
Man, this is nuts. We are in my van trying to ride this out. All of our stuff is getting completely soaked. My new underquilt's getting dirt splashed up on it, and I'm pissed off. So here's what's happening. Dragon's underquilt and his hammock got pretty wet because it was raining so hard. Panda's tent was full of water all underneath and around her blow-up mattress. And there was a puddle of water on her mattress. Her tent was flooded completely. And Kurt's stuff's wet. My underquilt got wet a little bit. So the game plan is we are going to break down. We're going to hang out here a little bit. The rain is ending. We're going to break down and we're going to cook some dinner, hang out for a little bit, and these guys might be getting a hotel room tonight, or they may just decide to hit the road back to Pennsylvania. And Kurt said there's no chance of getting a fire started. It's getting started. So my bath towel was hanging up on my tree strap.
I think it's dry now, right?
And I'm about to get in the van and take all my wet stuff off and wipe myself down and change with the bath towel. And I'm going to use my contractor trash bags that I have in the van. I'm just going to throw the tarp and all the cordage in there. I'm going to put my underquilt and hammock intact up on the dash. We're using the van as like a dryer. The heat is blasting in there. So
You know
Fun-
what this calls for?
fun times, man. Hell yeah, bro.
We deserve it.
It's beer 30. Man, what a trip. That's right, Burnwood got the fire started with some fat, with some fat wood, and then that bag of charcoal was falling apart because it got soaked. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it in the fire, and that's gonna help it stay going. Honestly, hey, you got to use all your resources. We still got a ton of firewood to burn, so we better get cracking.
Yeah, and then let it sit for 5
Jerry is being so nice, and she's making my Spanish rice, my nori rice, in her jet boil. Look at that goodness.
Almost done.
So what I did, I took my hammock down with the underquilt, sleeping bag inside, and I have it on the dash of my van with the defrost on heat. I mean, the underquilt got wet just a little bit, so it's getting good and toasty up here. And the tarp, I put the tarp in a trash bag. Tarp is in that trash bag. There's all my cordage, and everything is good to go. Little baby wipe action in the back of the van with my wet towel that was hanging on my straps. Wipe myself down, change clothes, ready to go. All right, guys, time to wrap this thing up. And man, it was a blast. These guys are awesome. They're my friends, not just a YouTube meetup. These are my friends, and had a blast. Too bad it got cut short. Panda's tent got flooded because of the downpour that we had while we were coming off of the summit, and that was awesome. Even though we all got soaked, it was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
And it was worth every second of it. All the pain in my quads going up and coming down. I mean, I'm good now, but it's all worth it. But thank you for the hammock.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Surprised me with an underquilt that my wife bought that I had no idea. These two bought me the tarp, and I'm like, holy, he just kept pulling stuff out of the bag, and I'm like, what in the world? So I got the whole setup. I love it. It's awesome, and I'm going to keep using it.
Yeah. Well, you got the perfect spot for it.
Yep, right there where I took down the little stretcher bed. You can bank on seeing that in the future. Hammock.
Does it rain, it get flooded.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So they got to see Camp Coyote, they got to see the base camp, and all my little different spots that I've been to, and we went on an awesome hike.
All around a really great weekend.
Yeah, this felt like we've been out here for 2 weeks. We crammed so much in.
I know, it was jam-packed.
It was nice how, like,
But it was relaxing too.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to meet my wife and kids for the first
We
time.
know all about Spider-Man now.
Yep.
and they're
It has a song.
they're as awesome as he is.
But fun time. I'm gonna cut it here. Make sure you check out all their channels. Links will be in the description. And I'll catch you on the next one.
Come on.